Insurance Alerts, India's largest and Asia's second largest exclusive insurance news platform, reaching over 20 countries twice daily to insurance professionals, with over 40% to the top management of insurance companies, TPA, insurtechs, intermediaries, and web aggregators. We are connected to over 23,000 on LinkedIn. Our Insurance Alerts broadcast is the world's only exclusive insurance content YouTube channel, with over 100 videos on insurance. Insurance Alerts handcrafted in Bharatvarsh, solely dedicated to global insurance news in English and Hindi, with prime focus on India. Soon it will be available in all regional languages of India as well. Insurance Alerts covers international news and events, policies launched by life, general and health insurance companies, stock news of insurance companies, interview with insurance professionals and top management, legal issues, updates on stock market on insurance companies' shares, latest orders and notifications by regulatory bodies and government authorities, insurance knowledge hub, etc.
Intermediaries are the backbone of our insurance industry, spread all over the country, including remote areas, but they are the who have no access to news on insurance industry, as there is no such exclusive platform. Insurance Alerts is conceived to fill up this gap and develop a platform where every single insurance intermediaries and insurance professionals has free access to insurance news. Insurance Alerts publishes news and articles for intermediaries which elevates their status, upgrades their marketing skills, and develops interest of their vital role in trade and commerce to promote the healthy growth of the insurance industry in line with national objectives.
Our newly launched Medical Alerts, which caters to healthcare industry, now reaches over 15,000 doctors and hospitals every day in India. Soon it will be launched in other parts of Asia.
Welcome to Insurance Alert broadcast. I am Vivek Jain here. Today we have with us Mr. Karthik Raman. He is Chief Marketing Officer, Ageas Federal Life Insurance Company. Welcome to the show, sir.
Thank you, sir. Always a pleasure being here.
Sir, recently you have launched a campaign.
Yeah.
So wanted to understand what exactly this campaign is all about and how it is different from other campaign which you have done with, Mr. Sachin has been your brand ambassador for many years. So there were a lot of campaigns you have already done with him. So how this is different from the other campaigns?
Okay. So yes, we have launched this new campaign on Monday, the 21st of March. This campaign is held by our brand ambassador, Mr. Sachin Tendulkar. Yes, we have been associated with Sachin since 2016. He's been with our brand, continues to be, a part of the brand. He's now as good as the extension of our brand, Ageas Federal. See, our brand takes a stance of health and fitness as the medium on which we have been building the entire brand proposition. And we felt that there is nobody better than Sachin Tendulkar to talk about health and fitness in our country. I mean, somebody who started playing international cricket at the age of 16 and continued to play till almost he was 40 years old and always at the highest level and contributing till the end. So it speaks volumes about his fitness levels, his own health, his own fitness levels. And there is, as I said, there was no better option for us in terms of a brand ambassador who could walk the talk. It is very important. You don't have a brand ambassador who talks something but does not walk it as well. So Sachin even today is as fit as any other cricketer out there, and so he was the best option that we had. We have done a few campaigns with Sachin. We also talk about fitness as something that is not just about the physical health of an individual. In today's world, in the scenario that we are, especially with the background and backdrop of the pandemic, fitness is twofold according to us, and it is not an either or option. It is today a must, an and option. You need to be physically and financially fit. I think the pandemic has very clearly told us that physical fitness is absolutely a mandate, but financial fitness is also very important because the kind of uncertainty, earlier when we used to talk about life insurance, we used to talk about uncertainty and it used to be viewed as a sales pitch. But I think pandemic has really told people that uncertainty is a reality and it can hit anybody. and it can hit anytime, anywhere. And you really don't know, the kind of impact. 2 years and 1 full year practically lost in lockdown. I mean, today we are hearing of Sri Lanka going through a serious economic crisis because their economy was largely driven because of the tourism. And because of the lockdowns and the situation that the entire world went through, Sri Lanka is going through a severe economic crisis. So, the pandemic has really taught us that, one, you should be physically fit to overcome any such, instances of viral infections or pandemic infections. Two, you need to be financially prepared. Because when such a situation happens, it can not just affect your health, it can also drain you financially. And if one is not prepared financially, it could really lead to a lot of unnecessary challenges and troubles. And therefore, as a brand, Ageas Federal always talks about fitness being financially fit as well as physically fit. And this is very, very important. And that is how our campaign started. And as I said, the best man on the job was Sachin Tendulkar, and nobody better than him to talk about fitness. And then this particular campaign that we have launched is also talks of the similar line. A couple of months back, we had got a survey done on the impact of pandemic and the planning that parents need to do for their children, the financial planning that parents need to, and the focus of the survey, which we got it done through YouGov, the research agency. And the survey clearly told that parents are very, very concerned and very, very, wanting to focus in terms of financial safety, financial planning for the future of their children. And therefore, this particular campaign that we have launched revolves around this concern of the parent. While the parent have also said that they would like to encourage the children to follow their dreams, follow the kind of education that they are wanting to follow, the kind of careers that they would like to follow. And the parents are very happy to support their children to follow their ambitions, their dreams. Our campaign that we launched on the 21st of March talks about the same subject. It talks about how planning can help the child be prepared for the future and be future fearless. How different is it? If you see the video, it is Sachin in child avatar. It's 11-year-old Sachin who talks to into the video. It's 11-year-old Sachin, and he talks about how he is following his passion and how fearless he is about the future, and he believes in himself, and he will back himself to continue doing what he thinks is the best thing for himself, what he thinks is a passion that he wants to follow and build a career in cricket. And at the end, of course, we have Sachin Tendulkar who comes and says, don't fear the future, prepare for it. And that is a message that we are giving out to the young parents, to the and to everybody in general, people like you and me as well. Let's not fear the future. If you are planned, if you are prepared for it, I think the future can be very well managed and handled. And of course, you need to be fit, you need to be physically and financially fit to take care of the future. And that's a message that we are giving out. And we say physical fitness. I very strongly believe that health is the best insurance anybody can have. If you are healthy, I think a lot of the worries are taken away. And then Ageas Federal provides you with various products which can take care of your financial fitness as well. And that's a message that we are giving through this campaign as well.
In this ad, we have like 11-year-old, so we are targeting the youngsters also. Like they come forward and tell their parents something like that. It should take insurance.
So the idea is to tell the parent to encourage their child, to follow their passion, follow their dreams, and the message is also to the parent to say that while you are encouraging your child to follow their passion, follow their aspirations, follow their dreams, you need to be financially prepared for it so that the future is fearless for you. Why a young 11-year-old Sachin? Because today the kind of options that are available for the children, they can practically think of it and make it a profession for themselves. Whoever thought that one could open a restaurant and make it a career? When we were growing up, that was definitely not an option that we had. Or who thought that one could play a sport or play music and have a full-fledged career out of it? Who thought that doing makeup or cutting hair can be a full-fledged profession? Today you have Javed Habibs and Manish Malhotras who designs, and they are doing extremely well. So the career options that are opening up are extraordinary. And today's kids, thanks to the internet, have a fantastic exposure, a lot of positive exposure that they get to understand a lot of the career options that are available in front of them. When we were growing up, we either had to choose science or commerce or arts. My own daughter has chosen a subject called liberal arts, which means she can choose a subject to major in the field of science and minor in a field of arts. So the child has the flexibility in terms of studying and pursuing education in subjects which they enjoy. And that also gives them a great career opportunity going forward. And given the kind of flexibility, given the kind of options that are available, I think the children are encouraged to explore whatever they are enjoying in terms of the education by itself. One of our previous advertisements that we had launched was Future Fearless campaign that we had launched, where we had 4 children who actually talk about saying, water is, so the parent talks about water being a problem. The child says, we will take water from the atmosphere because there's so much humidity. We will condense that and then take water from the atmosphere. The child's thought is like that. They say there's a lot of garbage. The other child says that we will make the garbage and make roads out of it, and they will be long lasting because, some of the stuff that we have today don't decompose so easily, but we'll make roads out of it. They will be long lasting and they will be sturdy. So, today's child, because of the kind of exposure that they get thanks to the internet, their knowledge levels are terrific. And the way they think is also very, very different compared to our generation. And those thinking and that thought process, we as parents need to be prepared to help the child live their dreams, follow the passion. And that is exactly what the career, that is exactly what our campaign talks about. So when an 11-year-old Sachin says that I will not be scared of the future, I will believe in my abilities and I will follow the dreams that I have. That's exactly what's the message that we want to give to the young parents, saying that your child has a dream, allow them to follow it, and they will do well for it, but be prepared for the future. That's a message that we have through the campaign.
Yeah, otherwise, sir, I was also thinking at this stage, like when 11, 12, generally at this stage, people, the youngsters don't have any knowledge of insurance. Like they don't look at insurance as such. So don't you think this serves this purpose also?
To a certain extent, maybe yes, maybe the child would then ask the parent, what do they mean by prepare for it? So yeah, somewhere you can say that there could be a subtle message being given out to the youngsters, to the young parents about the need to plan, financial planning, and how insurance can play a very, very critical and constructive role in the financial planning and financial safety net that one needs to build so that they are future fearless. Yes.
Because I see nowadays these youngsters are very like self that, they themselves want to learn so many things. They also want to do it so many things by themselves. So maybe if they are aware that they should buy insurance, they can insist their parents to, at least look at the options. At the end, decision the parents will only take because they are not financially independent. But at least they can pressurize or talk to their parents on this.
Correct. See, one of the biggest challenges that we have in our country, and in my own assessment, this is possibly one of the reasons why the insurance penetration is so low, is because people do not really understand the purpose of insurance, especially life insurance. And therefore, I guess, our ability to educate as many people as possible by way of the various communications that we put into place and tell people why and how life insurance is a very, very important financial instrument, a must-have financial instrument in your entire financial planning scheme of things is very, very important. So we hope that, such messages we will be able to continue giving out, and hope that the customers are able to understand and, really find the real purpose with which they will invest in life insurance products.
Yeah, definitely, sir. The ad it looks very sleek, very smart, and very to the point, not very here and there and all that. So
Correct,
definitely, I think it should click and do good, and people will.
And 11-year-old Sachin, it's the first time ever featured in a commercial as 11-year-old. And today's technology is amazing. It can show the campaign to Sachin. He was shocked. He said, "Arey, mere jaisi dikhta hai." So it was a wonderful reaction that we had from Sachin. So it's showcasing Sachin in a never seen before avatar, and with a very prudent and pertinent message.
Chalo, great, sir. All the best for the campaign. I'm sure it will do very well.
We hope so. I hope you like the campaign, and you'll talk about it to your friends and families.
Yeah, 100%. Definitely, we'll share. Okay. And my second question was, like now the company has changed, name has changed, new not new management, new some whatever changes in your ownership. So is there any changes have taken place, or how they are, like things are happening?
So my company's name earlier was IDBI Federal Life Insurance, which today has been rechristened as Ageas Federal Life Insurance. So when we launched the campaign to announce the name, of course, it was held again by Sachin Tendulkar, who just says it's the same company with a brand new bold outlook, but that's just a new name. So there is nothing that has changed. Yes, there had to be certain shareholding pattern changes for various reasons, and because of which the name of the company also got rechristened as Ageas Federal Life Insurance. But that's about it. There is no other change to the way the company is functioning. We will continue to keep improving. We'll continue to give the best of our services to the investors, to the customers of our products, and continue to give the best-in-class products, best-in-class services, and keep improving to the best of our abilities, so that every customer has a great experience, associating with us, investing in our various products, and we'll continue to provide the kind of life insurance cover that is required. We've been doing it for the last 14 years, and we'll continue to do the same thing. Just the name has changed, nothing else.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you so much for your time and all the information. And we'll be in touch with you for more updates in times to come.
Sure. Always a pleasure, Vivek ji. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for having me on your show.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.